Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Composting with Craig. Figure we'd start out here with the large bin, garbage can outside. Just going through, kind of tearing the things apart a little bit. My mother-in-law gave me these mums a week, I think it was actually earlier this week, so didn't really have a chance to go through, break it up. Sorry about that. I figured just come in, do a little check-in at the end of the week. Today is Friday, December, what's today, the 11th, I think it is. So just figure I'd come in, move some stuff around, see what's going on. You can see some worms here. Today's actually a pretty nice day. It's about 50 degrees or so in New Jersey, which is good. Maybe, didn't know how the worms would hold up the last couple of nights. Have been in the 20s. So it's been pretty chilly here overall, but glad to see that at least in the first handful kind of thing. There's some banana peels. That seems that things are looking okay in here. I'm gonna try to break up the plants a little bit, but overall I'm pretty happy with this bin. It does seem to be shrinking slowly but steady. I'm actually gonna take that mum and add it to one of the bins. Let's give this a whirl. Let's see what's going on in here. Let's see. Anything special happening? Haven't really checked on it too much. Got a worm right off the bat. Oh, that's a nice size. Looks to be pretty healthy. Moving around quite a bit, which is good. But as I keep mentioning in the videos, every time I do find a worm in here, I am trying to take them out, relocate them, which you can see there are quite a few already to be moved, which I guess is a good and bad thing. It obviously I don't want them to get hurt in the tumbler, as I've described in the past, but the sheer fact that they are in here and moving around healthy, given that we've had quite a bit of cold weather, I'm pretty happy about, which is good. Take a look there. But since we're here, might as well keep searching around, see if there's any more on the surface that we can grab, or if we go a little deeper, see what's going on. There's that actually might be an earthworm that we added. Not sure. It's pretty thick. Yeah, so, well, I hope everybody's having had a nice week and has a good start to the weekend. Yeah, so I mean, you could tell just being in this tumbler for about 30 seconds, there's still quite a large population in here, which I actually thought that I had done a pretty decent job of taking quite a few out, but it looks like I did not do as good a job as I had originally thought, which is usually the case. But yeah, you could just, let's see, you can take a look, see there. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a little feeding video. Got some more food scraps to add to the piles. We'll take a look at the other bins as well, see what's going on. I apologize, I guess this one is going to be a little bit of a longer video. Well, I guess I shouldn't apologize if you guys like watching. And if you do like watching, please feel free to subscribe or give it a thumbs up or a like, or any questions in the comments. Anything's always appreciated. Take a look, see what else is going on. Yeah, like I said, it was pretty chilly, earlier in the week, so I really didn't have a lot of time to come out here and mess with things and move things around and whatnot. But yeah, so you can see there's quite a, quite a, quite a, quite a few worms on the surface. Actually, let's see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. He actually might be gone. He does not appear to be moving too much. I'm just going to put him to the side over there. So yeah, sorry, video got a little morbid, but I guess that's just part of nature. And put it in the bin and let it be. I'm going to bring over this mum, add it to one of the bins, see if I could break it up a little bit. And got some more food scraps here. I got frozen pineapple, more bananas, apple skins, orange skins, just a whole bunch of stuff, bok choy. So yeah, we'll go through it, take a look at the bins, see what we got. Well, not too much water on top, which is good. Let's see what's going on in this bin, see what's been happening. Well, this is where most of the scraps have been. So it does appear that there are quite a bit of worms and moving around. Everybody looks healthy, which is good. I'm happy to report that. All right, let's see. Still got the grit in here, things like that. So yeah, a lot of, you can see though. Let's see if I can get a handful up. So you can see there's quite a bit of worms in there, which is good. I'm happy to see that and going through here. There are definitely a lot of castings and whatnot. Let's see what's going on this side. Yep, you can see that there's quite a bit of activity, which happy to report, happy to see that. Let's see. I was actually thinking of taking the mums, maybe add it to this bin. I'm going to see if I can break it up a little bit. Sorry, just doing it one-handed, which is a little tough. But yeah, I figure I'd add like a little I don't know, maybe just a little break it up a little. All right, well, maybe a little warmth it will give. Check in on the progress of that. Let's take a look here, see what's going on. All right, move the newspaper off. Nothing's up on the newspaper. No worms are climbing up, which is good. But you can obviously see there's a lot of castings, which I'm happy to see. Let's see. We can maybe just move some stuff around a little bit. So I don't know if you can see that, but there's definitely some movement down here. Let's see. Move some things around. Try to get some air flowing through. And yeah, just going to try to move some things around a little bit. I actually don't remember which side I fed on last time, so we will, you can see there's, looks like there's actually quite a few smaller worms. I don't know if I'd say babies, but, yep, definitely smaller worms, which is good. Happy to report that. Let's see. What do we got down here? See if there's anything. Yeah, so you could see things are coming along, and actually it does look like there are some baby worms, so it does look like they are multiplying, which I'm actually pretty happy about. I know I read about it. They, I believe RedWigglers will they basically control their own population, and if they feel that they need more, then they will produce more. If they don't, then they won't. So I am happy to see that they are expanding. that there definitely are more in here, which is good. So I'm going to let's see if I can put a bunch of them up here. See if I can make a little spot to you could get a nice shot there of one. You could see there's quite a bit in these bins, so I'm just gonna dump. I believe this is the mango. And unfortunately, I do have to make some more grit. I don't have any more of that, but I'm hoping some of the existing grit will be good enough. Just try to break it apart a little bit, but it'll be kind of difficult. So I'm actually just going to move everything over. But yeah, happy to report on the progress of this bin as well. And you know what? I think I'm gonna take some of these food scraps and maybe add them to this bin over here. I don't know if I'm technically overfeeding these guys or what. I figure I can cover it up, or what. I'm not sure. I'm just seeing how it all works out. So these are the dry leaves that I put on top because I thought that the bin was a little too wet last time. So it doesn't. I wonder if that's the worms trying to escape, or if that was just the leaves from last time, or just the way I put them in. But let's take a look, see what's going on in the green bin. Again, this is, I don't say my pride and joy, the green bin, but it is a smaller bin, so it is interesting to see, things breaking down, like the pumpkin. You can see there's very little left, which is pretty incredible when you think about it, and just, continues to add to the story, obviously, of trying to cut down on our food scraps and our food waste and whatnot. And it is it's interesting. It's good stuff. We I know I've shared on the channel before, but my wife has said that our garbage, today was actually garbage day, and other than some obviously items that cannot be recycled, we've cut down on probably, I'd say, 90% of our food scraps. Even the old apartment that we used to live in, I did used to take a lot of the food scraps and throw it over the fence and feed just the deer or raccoons or whatever we had, because I did feel bad about throwing them away, and I did not have a compost container. But so it feels good to actually be doing something positive. Oh, there's a nice handful of worms you can see just scooped up from the bottom. I'm gonna give this a little bit of a yeah, you could see, I mean, they're just making quick work of of this pumpkin, which is pretty cool. So actually the bin does look pretty wet, at least on the bottom here. You can see there's a nice handful of worms. See what's going on. So I'm gonna take these scraps, add them in, break up the eggshells a little bit. I could make grit with them. I'm just not going to right now. Quite frankly, I don't feel like doing it. But the worms do look healthy. They look happy. So I am happy to at least report that. I think I'm gonna give all the bins a little sprinkle though of coffee grounds. I know that can be pretty good too as far as some grit goes. Help them process it. Also add with the nitrogen levels. But I'm gonna try to mix these dry leaves a little into this compost bin. Just try to move it around a little bit because, like I say, it does look pretty wet on the bottom of the bin. And I could just kind of move it through a little bit. Just aerate the bin a little bit. Like I say, I am pretty happy with how everything is looking so far. I mean, certainly, you can see on the bottom here. I mean, there's definitely decay and castings, and things are breaking down. And like I say, it feels, let's see what we got here. So that's a nice big scoop of worms, which is, happy to see that they are making their way through all these scraps, and like I say, not wasting any of this food anymore, throwing it in the garbage, saving it from our landfills. And I would say that this bin, by estimate, just by looking through it, I mean every handful or every scoop that I'm turning over, there seems to be a pretty decent amount of worms. For the most part, I'd say there's probably 500 to 600 worms in here, especially as I go through the bottom, which I haven't done too much recently, and just kind of turn some things over, and you could see there's a lot in there when you start to count them out one by one. So I'm gonna actually call this bin, probably about 500, 600 or so, which is good. I'm happy for that. I'm happy to just moving this stuff around a little bit. Yeah, nice little thing. Okay, so that is, I think that's going to be it for today, guys. I appreciate you watching. Like I say, I know this one's a little bit longer, but I hope that you do appreciate it. I will definitely check in a couple days, keep you posted, and thanks again.